That's a weird intro. Alright, so I have something to talk about for Batman. And, for Star Wars. I know, this will be the last time I talk about Star Wars before the game, sorry. I just have a few more things to say about that, and then that'll be it, unless there's something I actually really need to say. But this will kind of be, as I'm saying it, probably the last one about Star Wars, so sorry. I just want to say, I'm sorry I haven't had Batman videos up. I know a lot of people watch it, and I'm going to be honest and say I haven't had time to play. So, and I really can't, I really covered almost every side mission to be done, except for those training with a flight and stuff of his Batcape. Of his Batcape. You get what I'm saying. And the Riddler stuff, and the Riddler is just, the stuff, the trophy is just so tedious. They should have made it hard. I mean, I know that, the big flaw in games today is that most of them are too easy, but come on, you have to, I know you don't have to do it, but I like to because I do love the Riddler, and, the Riddler is one of my favorite villains from Batman, and I really do want to see, what happens with that, but it's just too much things you have to do to be able to get that, storyline. I'll try to do another video. I know that Catwoman still has to get all of her loot back, so, and I did get, I think, 10 out of maybe 14, I'm not sure how much she has left, but I had a good amount of stuff I collected of hers, so I'll finish that real quick. I'll do a video on that, but I don't know if I'll be able to at least, get the Riddler stuff done. It's just so tedious, and I have, other games coming up, and I kind of have to focus on those. I feel like there's always this thing on my back, like, okay, you gotta finish Batman. Alright, I get it. You gotta finish Batman. Oh god, okay! So it's kind of like still tense, like, weights on my back that, oh, I really do want to finish, but that's even my face. But still, I haven't had time, and, other games will be coming up, and, I'll be focusing a lot on Star Wars, after I'll be able to play it, so. And speaking of Star Wars, so yeah, I'll try my hardest to try to, I will beat myself to try to get another video up soon, so, yeah. Sorry about the lack of Batman videos. Okay, so now about Star Wars. This will be the last time. Okay, so since I made that video, someone had also another person commented on a class that you play, and it was Bounty Hunter as the second gun carrying, well, non-force wielder that came up, and I love the Bounty Hunter. I love Boba Fett, and Jango Fett's not bad. He's not that. No one really hates on Jango Fett if you think about it. Yeah, he's not bad at all. I like Jango Fett. But just, I love bounty hunters. I love the bounty hunters in the, oh, and I love Campaign from, if you watch the Clone Wars, you know who I'm talking about. I love Campaign. He's pretty awesome. But yeah, I really, since I've done the last video, I've been really into the bounty hunter storyline, actually. I find it really interesting, and same with the Imperial agent. I didn't really recognize what the story was, but then after I did, I was like, oh wow. I'm looking forward to that class. And first I was all, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a Sith. I'm gonna be either a Sith warrior or a Sith Inquisitor first. But now that I'm looking at the story more and more of the other classes, I'm kind of leaning toward, the smuggler and the bounty hunter. and the Imperial agents. The Imperial. See, there we go again. The Republic Trooper. Yeah, they're good. It looks like a cool class to play, and I've heard that the Trooper class is pretty awesome. And I can't wait. I'm gonna be I believe. Okay, I'm gonna let you know what advanced class I'm gonna be right now. All right, I decided. Okay, I have a sticky note of. Wait. No, I do not. Anyway, I think I'll be able to list all of them. Okay, let's start with. Okay, since I'm going to be playing the Imperial Agent first, let's start with that. Okay, the Imperial Agent, and even if I film it or not, these will be the advanced classes I'll choose anyway. For Imperial Agent, I'm gonna be an operative, because although I was first like, oh my god, yeah, definitely a sniper. When you think about it more, I think the operative has the option. The operative has the option of having a sniper and to have a regular gun. With a sniper, you're a little bit limited, and that's not my way of playing games. You know, being so limited, and it's not all that well for PvP. And I need something that's good for PvP too. So operative is the way to go, and then for Republic Trooper, I'm going to be, I believe, a Vanguard. Yeah, I'm going to be a Vanguard for Trooper. Vanguard looks cool, and so does Commando. I actually had a really hard time choosing between Commando and the Trooper, but I think I like the Wait, what did I say? Commando and Trooper. I'm losing it today. Commando and Vanguard, but I'm gonna choose Vanguard. It seems like I would see myself playing that one, but it was really hard to choose between those two. All right, for the Bounty Hunter, I'm gonna be a Power Tech Mercenary. That was the other class that I had a hard time choosing, because Mercenary looks so cool, but then I looked at the video they had of the character progression, and I had to like keep looking at it to make sure, I wonder, but then I saw how much things you could do with Bounty Hunter Power Tech, and I was like, whoa, you have that rope thing, you can pull them back, and then you have, what else was it? Oh, that stun thing where they freeze, and Mercenary looked pretty cool too, but I just the power that those two abilities just got me. I was like, all right, I'm being a Power Tech for the win. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna be a Power Tech with Bounty Hunter, and then for what's next, the Smuggler, I'm going to be a Scoundrel. Ooh, what was the other one? I forget the other. Was it Scoundrel and? I can't remember, but I'll look that up. I chose the Scoundrel because I looked at the, as I said, I looked at the character progression, and it just looked more appealing to me, the Scoundrel. I can't remember the other one. Let's see, game info, classes, I think it's the HoloNet, yeah, classes, there we go. Smuggler, and what's the advanced classes? It doesn't say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being like Han Solo. It's gonna be awesome. Combat, let's see. Did I have something? No, where? Okay, specializations. Scoundrel, alright. There's Scoundrel, and then Gunslinger. That's the other one. Some of you are probably like, Gunslinger! God. Yeah, I think, let's see. Let's read what Master Trick Shot, first dive for cover and willing to take advantage of every opportunity. Gunslinger, his dual blasters are the perfect team. The Gunslinger can shoot out a man's legs to keep him from charging, blind him so he can get his weapons to inflict serious injuries for maximum distraction. Is a right target for ending every disagreement, and the Gunslinger knows them like the inside of his ship. And then the Scoundrel, Trusty Blaster, the Scoundrel packs his stealth. Yeah, stealth. That's why I wanted to go Scoundrel, because I really love the stealth, and I could really use that in this game. So, the stealth just totally turned me over to the Scoundrel. So, and then for what else after that would be. Wait, after the Smuggler, then would be Sith Inquisitor, and you probably might know already. I'm going to be a Sith Assassin. You should guess by, oh, she wants to be in stealth, so she'd probably go for Sith Assassin. Yeah, it's just that Assassin seems more like me, because I really like the melee, and the Assassin has more melee than the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer really focuses on the different abilities of magic, or it's not really magic, but I can't really think of another way of putting it. Let's see what they say here. Specializations, darkest corners, voice, blah 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 blah. Yeah, like volatile energies and wreak devastation. It really goes with power, and how much you can. And after I read, after I saw what the sorcerer was, it was like, oh, that's definitely Darth Sidious. Darth Sidious is definitely a sorcerer. And then someone like Darth Maul. Yeah, Darth Maul would be an assassin. So yeah. I just like the assassin more. I just like the type of things you get with an assassin more than I like the sorcerer. I like melee, as I said before, so assassin would be more for that. So then next would be, what is it? On the Republic side would be Jedi Consular. For that one, I chose, God, what was it? I keep forgetting what I chose for Consular, because that's the one I still haven't really decided really a lot on the Consular. I know I'm going to be a guy because Nolan North does the voice. It's awesome. This is Sage. No, I'm definitely Shadow. Yeah, I'm a Shadow for the Consular. The Sage, as I said, the Consular and the Inquisitor really are both kind of the same. On different speculations yet. Speculations. Sorry. I can't speak today. Okay, so the Sage would be kind of like the Sorcerer, and the Shadow would be more like the Assassin. So I'd obviously go for the Shadow since I like more melee stuff. So then for the Warrior, I'm going Juggernaut because Darth Malgus is Juggernaut, and I kind of just decided that because I love Darth Malgus. He's one of my favorite Sith Lords. So, yeah, nope, just basically that's one of the first classes I decided what my event class would be. Yeah, I'm definitely being a Juggernaut. I like the Juggernaut. And then for the Jedi Knights, I'm really kind of, this is the one I had the really hardest on. Oh no, don't play a video. The Jedi Knight I have the most hard choosing. And if you know what's so different between the two, please tell me. But it's just that, there's the Guardian and the Sentinel. And I see that the Sentinel has 2 lightsabers, and the Guardian has 1. But from the the video that they had for the event classes, it really didn't look like there was all that much of difference. So I'm trying to see which one would I be the most, thing playing. So, while between good, I'm reading the Guardian now. While between the good people of the Republic and their enemies, the Guardian stands firm in the face of overwhelming odds and dares opponents to attack. The perfect concentration and use of the Force allows smooth movement, even in heavy armor, making the Guardian a hard target to take down. Leaders on and off the battlefield, Guardians are known for inspiring allies to amazing feats, making them invaluable for conflicts of any size. So basically, the Guardian, probably a lot involves melee. For Sentinel, control and focus are the hallmarks of the Sentinel. Through the 3 years of training, the Sentinel learns the art of using 2 lightsabers, I can't pronounce this, it's just my tongue today is just not favoring me anyway. Stimulating, I'm gonna keep going until I get this word. Simultaneously. simultaneously, sorry, I don't know why that took so long, to create an intricate web of damage that is almost impossible to evade. Manipulating the force, Sentinel can see holes in the enemy defense, potential flaws in their own technique, and how best to plan for both. Yeah, I think I'm going Sentinel. I like the 2 lightsabers, and it causes a lot of damage, apparently, they say. So, yeah. That's really all it says. I can't really... You know. Oh, there's T701. I like that. I like that droid. But right now, I'd say, from what I've seen of the companions, I'd say my favorite one would have to be Kemval, the Inquisitor. I just really like Kemval. I'm gonna call him Kemi Poo. Yeah, this is getting a really long video. I'm sorry. But yeah, so those are what I've decided on advanced classes, and I've already decided on the names for them too. Which I'm not gonna say, because then someone will try to take it. So you'll just have to see when I do the video, the gameplay. Which I will show the character creation. Also, yeah, someone did comment saying that I shouldn't be playing, I shouldn't play a whole walkthrough, just a regular one. I should try something different, try to be more creative and unique. And I've been trying to think of something, but I'm not really all that creative when it comes to these type of things, like a lot of people are on YouTube. So I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what I should do. I think, he has a point. There are a lot of videos on YouTube, a lot of walkthroughs of the classes. There are some that are less, though, so probably the ones that have the less I might do a full walkthrough. I don't know. The problem I run into is just that it's going to take so long because I do want to try to get almost all of the side quests done. I want to get as much level up as I can, and it's just going to be, it's going to take forever. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I kind of just want to show the story. Excuse me. The story, but I don't really want to. I don't know. I'm still trying to think on that. Yeah, I really don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Maybe what I'll do is just play. Maybe what I'll do. All right. Okay. I've been kind of playing around with this sort of idea. Have a series called Allison's Adventures in Star Wars: The Old Republic, and show, all of the, the first set of levels in every class, and then have really key elements of certain things, like I'll show flashpoints, maybe some side missions that are really cool, side missions, side quests, whatever you want to call them, that are, really interesting stories. Might have updates on how I'm doing in this particular class, and have some PvP, and show. I'm just gonna tell you, PvP for me, probably a few episodes into that, I might have a few videos of PvP. The first one will probably be horrible. I'll probably get beaten up because I'm new to this MMO thing. I've never played an MMO before, except if Minecraft counts. Oh, and I did play RuneScape when it was popular, but that's really, I really don't have experience like this type of MMO. I've never played WoW, or any other type of MMO, so this is really kind of in a foreign territory of gaming that I've never really experienced before, so I'm kind of excited yet scared. I think, though, that, I've watched so many different walkthroughs, I probably know everything that I need to know when I first start out. It seems like it won't be hard to kind of fit in. I know the terms, like looking for group and looking for one more or two more, how many more people for a like heroic. But that's all from just watching people play, which I'm glad I did before. If I just totally went in blind, I probably would, be so taken aback, like, whoa, what's going on here? So, this has been so long. I'm sorry. Just me talking randomly. So yeah, that's really what I'm kind of leaning towards, not showing like a full walkthrough, but just have parts that are really interesting to show. Like, I'll have videos probably on every single class of me getting my first companion. Like, oh my god, oh man, oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting my companion. Yeah, like that, and maybe me getting my ship, show that. Show the flashpoints, show updates on how I'm doing, how my character looks, what type of armor I have, and what level I am. Maybe have that, and maybe my experiences in doing heroics. But yeah, maybe I won't do the whole walkthroughs of everything, unless I get a lot of comments saying you should definitely do a walkthrough of this, a whole walkthrough. So that's what I had in mind. As I said, I'm not really creative with this type of stuff, so yeah, that's really it. Thanks for watching me just kind of say what I have in my mind about Star Wars. I think that's all I had to say. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, that's all I had to say. So there'll probably be no more The Old Republic videos until I'll be able to play. So, yeah, there's nothing else to add, and I'll try to get Batman up soon, and Uncharted's going pretty well. Sorry about the audio thing with the last video I just put up today. I don't know what happened with that. It was weird. I don't know. It's just the commentary. There's nothing wrong with it, but I guess the recording just kind of, when I was recording, it just didn't grasp the audio. So sorry about that. It shouldn't happen again. The rest of the videos that I recorded from previous week, all are fine. All have their audio, I believe. Yeah, gonna go and do some things, and yeah.